Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Spelunky. This is going to be the daily challenge for, I believe, August 10th, 2013, although to be quite honest with you, I sometimes get confused about the, timing of the daily challenges. I know that they roll over at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Don't fall on the spikes 2 seconds in. Thank you very much. They roll over at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is like midnight British Standard Time or Greenwich Mean Time. I don't know if there's a difference between the two. So I never know if like this is technically the 8th or technically the technically the 10th, technically the 11th, whatever. We'll see when we get to the leaderboards. Probably 2 minutes in, based on the way that I'm playing so far. So this is a rare situation where I actually have not done a practice run, so you know it's daily challenge. I've never seen this seed before, of course, but I also have not done a warm-up run, which I typically do, and we'll see how that works out for me. My guess is probably not that great, but I am, you know, I've got a little bit of a chip on my shoulder after the absolute terrible run that we had in the daily challenge the last day, whatever day that was. Again, I'm not very good with days, apparently. I get confused quite easily. So we're going to try to be a little bit smarter this time. So far, so bad, really. We have basically 0 gold, and we lack bombs, we lack ropes, and I've taken a decent amount of damage. Now the money situation's coming up, so hopefully, you know, I'll be able to atone for that damage mistake by getting a couple of damsels over the course of this. We'll be able to get to maybe 10,000 before the end of this floor. And again, you know, I am going to work on progress in these episodes as well. I'm going to try to get to the City of Gold. I'm going to try to get to Hell, even though it is going to cost me 50,000 in the form of the Yonk. But I think it's worth it, you know? I think it's worth giving it the old college try, because I don't want to just consistently rank in, like, the top 40% on the leaderboards. I mean, there's something to be said for, you know, playing conservatively, but I also want to give myself the chance. I'd rather come in, like, second once and fuck up every other run due to ambition. Okay, so the Maddox's an interesting choice. I'm definitely going to buy the bomb box. I always, when I have the money anyway, like buying the bomb box, simply to put myself in a position where I can feel free to use bombs. Now, the Ujadi is on this level. Real question is, where the heck is the altar? Or sorry, not the altar. Where the heck is the chest? Chest is down there, and key's over there. That's really good. So it's going to be an easy Ujadi for us to get. Wonder if I can just... Yeah, that worked out really well, actually. We're already, like, almost at the end of this floor, which is not good. I need to get some kind of compensation for the fact that I spent 10,000 gold. And obviously, I would love to sacrifice Monty at the altar, but we'll see if that's going to be a possibility or not. There's a decent chance that it will not be a possibility. It'll cost me just too many ropes. But we'll see where he's at. It looks like he's basically down here at the bottom, which is unfortunate, and maybe it would be better to just kind of get the health instead of wasting so many ropes. But, you know, I do love the Kapala as well. My god, I have missed out on so much here. I'm going to start using some ropes to come back up. Oh my god, please tell me. I can't believe I just did that. Can we actually get to it? This is wasting precious time here. Where's Monty at? Monty must have been in that crazy area. Okay, just throw this down here for a second. This is a very risky setup for me, and I'm using way more ropes than I should. But I think that Monty must be over here then, and this could allow me access to the altar, which would be very nice. No. Okay. I'm very confused then. We could probably get the idol for free, but it's one of those things I don't necessarily want to risk. Where the heck is my dog at? Is there just not one on this level, or am I missing out on like a huge chunk of landscape? I really thought that was the ghost and I got freaked out. So, this floor has not worked out well for me at all. Seriously, I am actually really confused about where Monty is, unless I've missed him. Which is not outside the realm of possibility. Is he trapped in a rock somewhere? Monty! Bark twice if you're in Milwaukee. Okay, that was a... I mean, it was a great floor for bombs, but a terrible floor for everything else. It's almost like there was a chunk of that floor missing that, unfortunately, had some really important stuff in it. Well, we can get sticky stuff here as well as some gems, which is nice. We really... Okay, free spike shoes is great. We really need to make up some gold is the issue here. Now, I do believe, actually, that I will be able to kill... This is something I've been working on. I'm going to try to kill this grandfather spider without using any bombs, because these bombs are of the utmost importance as you get later and later into the game. So we're just going to wait till he comes down here, and 4 jumps is enough, and that's going to get us a little bit of money, as well as, perhaps more importantly, a free paste. But we are going to use bombs for other things, so let's come up here, and, we don't have all the time in the world. That's going to be difficult to bomb into, unless... we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, I guess. Is there beautiful stuff up here? It looks like there's a thief, which, takes away from the kind of arable land up there from a gold standpoint. There is a shopkeeper. He has a cape and spring shoes. I really just, like... Oh, that was really awful. But I literally cannot afford these items. So we'll be skipping those for now. I do have the spike shoes, which makes me a happy camper. But apart from that, I'm feeling real inadequate on this run so far. Arrow trap has already been triggered. There's about 1,000 gold up there, but I don't think I can get to it. No? Okay. So here's the thing. I could possibly kill shopkeepers on this run. And, that would be something. I could maybe have a chance of getting the, oh my god. I could have a chance of getting the Ankh in that situation. But I don't think it's the greatest idea. I am going to use a bomb here to pick up a pretty small amount of gold, but I desperately need everything that I can get at this point. So what I'm trying to get at, I guess, in my own unique way, is that I sort of, kind of doubt at this point that this will be a, I'm going to use a rope for this as well, which is probably a bad idea. But I sort of doubt that we're going to be able to buy the Ankh legitimately. And if we can't buy the Ankh legitimately, I'm just going to shoot for a high score. I'm not going to aim for getting to the City of Gold. I'm not going to aim for getting to Hell, because then I'd have to murder all the shopkeepers. I murder all the shopkeepers, get a lot of items, but I'm going to have to deal with a lot of riffraff on levels from just having to murder shopkeepers. Now, of course, I've been playing just from a... standard Spelunky standpoint. I've been playing really badly here. I like having a lot of bombs. That's an innate positive, but I've been taking a lot of really, really dumb damage. And to be quite honest with you, I probably need to buy some ropes. I actually am going to use my last rope here to sacrifice this damsel, which might be a terrible idea because the damsel... well, compass is a good item. It's an item that I would have bought if I had the money, at some point at least. If I didn't get it naturally. It's a pretty common drop. But anyway, this is neither here nor there. This is going to help us get to the Kapala, which is the main reason I did it. Please, you never thought I'd say this, but please be ropes. Oh, good. It's the compass, which I just sacrificed the damsel to get. Spelunky has a twisted sense of humor sometimes, shall we say. Now, I should be able to earn myself some gold here. Oh, the arrow trap has already been triggered. I should be able to earn myself a lot of gold here. And, God knows we need to. Unfortunately, we are only at like 20,000 exactly. There's no like necessary in there. Can I... No, I don't think I can get there. We'll try to kill that grandfather spider because, all gold is basically necessary at this point. And... I've been watching on Twitter. I follow a lot of people who play Spelunky, play the daily challenges religiously. A lot of people have been saying, hey, I beat hell on this daily challenge. I am starting to think that that is not likely to be the case for me, but we'll see. We're now at 24,000 gold, which is, a slight improvement. This will blow up that grandfather spider, give us some extra cash here, which is the main reason I did it. 3,300 per grandfather spider is actually pretty nice. Okay, Scorpion. Scares the shit out of me. We have spike shoes. We have hired help, which is not worth anything for me at this point in my life. And we have 2 health. We're leaving the floor with 2 health, which is really bad. I would say this has been a reasonable failure as far as the mines go. By the way, there have been some complaints. People are like, hey, with the daily challenge run, it's only like 16 minutes. What happened to your typical Spelunky runs that are substantially longer than that? Well, I like doing the daily challenges kind of in their own video, because for people that are playing along at home, even if you don't have me on your Steam friends list, which, probably describes almost all of you watching this, unless, I have 30,000 people. Are you serious? Unless I had 30,000 people on it. It gives you a chance to kind of play against me and see, how your skills compare to mine, or how your run, at the very least, compares to mine, because, this is not always 100% indicative of skill. But, so even if these runs end up being a little bit shorter, I hope that you're enjoying them regardless. Okay, that could have easily been our death there. Here's the thing. I'm watching for the Ujat Eye. We have a lot of bombs, which is great. We have no ropes, so I actually cannot worm my way into the... Like, I can't make lateral movement if I make a mistake, if that makes sense. So we know where our exit is. It's over there. There's another hired help section, which is, like, basically straight up garbage. Now, there is, the possibility, I'm just looking to see what's down here. There's a crate, but we can't go to it because then we'd be trapped. We'd have to use like 50 bombs to get back. But there's definitely a possibility that I could get the crown here, get to 50,000 legitimately, and then maybe even be able to buy some ropes and bombs or another item on the shop. We'll see. Monty, please don't be dead. He must have gone into the exit, in which case I would consider this to be a reasonably good floor. And we have a natural shotgun, so as long as I don't accidentally shoot a shopkeeper, we should be able to take care of enemies fairly easily. We're going to watch for the blinking that will indicate that the black market is on this level. Or listen, perhaps more accurately. But also got to be very cautious, obviously, about the amount of health that I am potentially losing by doing stuff like this. Now, as is right now, just get the fuck out of here. As is right now, feeling a lot better about the gold situation than I was previously. I would love to get the... First off, let's just look at this. Oh, man, I don't like this at all. It's a waste of a bomb. That was also super risky. It's a waste of a bomb, but this is a much safer path for me to take to avoid getting juggled by Mr. Boomerang Man. So I don't think this is a bad idea. In my opinion, at least. I am kind of hemorrhaging bombs, which is never a good thing. We're in a very weird situation where I'm going to have to use a lot of bombs, I think, to do what I want to do. Okay, please, frogs, trigger this. Thank you. That was a dangerous maneuver that ended up working out okay for me. We'll obviously shoot that. And we will place a bomb here as well, which should allow us to get Monty to the exits. And also maybe allow us to see... Oh! We can get the Kapala and the black markets available. Okay. So, no-brainer. Sacrifice Monty. Get the Kapala. And now our health woes are, to a certain extent, solved. Obviously, we need to actually work for our health still. And now here's the tricky part. Where's the black market at? I see it. It's down in the bottom right. Sorry, bottom left. We're going to try to collect as much blood as possible. I'm a little frightened about, yeah, exactly that. But there we go. Didn't get any extra blood there. That's okay, though. And we were at 45,000. So I would love to have the peace of mind of just being at 50 before we go to this... you know, area here. So I'm gonna do this and I'll shoot this guy and pick up some blood, which actually took me to 3 health there. And try to place a bomb like right here. Will this allow us to get both of these? Yes, it will. That's gonna take us very, very nearly to 50,000. We're actually exactly at 50,000, and holy shit, what a turnaround. There we go, a little extra even. 50,250. So that's a free onk. We definitely want more bombs, because I used like 8 of them. Guys, did I just actually walk through the exit instead of going to the black market? I have angered Kali, yet she still seems pleased with you. Alright, so I'm an idiot. Did I couldn't have possibly... Dislikes deserved, for once. Okay, now let's try not to get too flustered. Okay, so I did make a mistake. You know, that's the daily challenge for you. You can make mistakes sometimes. Now we're just shooting for a high score. Because without the Ankh, there's not too much we can do to get to the City of Gold, obviously. In fact, there's nothing we can do to get to the City of Gold. So let's just try to stack up some health. We can beat Olmec, and the more money we get, the better. So the one purchase I want to make now is absolutely a... oh my god, don't die. The one purchase I want to make now is absolutely a jetpack. I want to start getting these idols to the exit, and that's going to require the ability to kind of move side to side. What a... just a terrible, terrible decision and an awful mistake. I can't really blame anybody but myself for that. Obviously, I mean, that's like the most personal mistake I think that one could possibly make, but... let's, the fact that Kali's not mad at us is good because, you know, we could potentially get leashed to the ground if she got too mad at us. Still reeling a little bit from that fairly awful mistake, but, you know, we are able to get a lot of health here, which is nice. And, being able to get a little extra... thank you for breaking the pot. Being able to get a little extra money in this situation is cool, too. Really need ropes or a jetpack, though. Man, what a stupid decision. That's... you know, it's the price you pay in the daily challenge for not paying 100% attention, I guess. So we'll try to aim for a high score in its own weird way. This might be the ideal strategy for me. This is the strategy that I used to actually perform fairly admirably in the daily challenges during pre-release. But, you know, it is still kind of a psychological blow. but, you know, ask your mother about that. We'll throw this idol down to the bottom just because we can get an extra 10,000 gold. Why the heck not? Are you serious? There we go. Guess there is kind of a randomized pattern on this. We will sacrifice the idol to the shopkeeper to pick up a little extra gold without actually having to take it to the exit. And why don't we set a goal of 250,000? If we can get to 250,000 on this run, that will make me easily forget about the fact that I completely fucked myself in the stupidest way possible. You know, in Spelunky, you can be forgiven for making mistakes that cause you to take damage. That's the Spelunky way. But a mistake like that, just a complete lapse of concentration, is really frustrating. And of course, you know, the other goal for these daily challenges is beat Michael A. Fox and J. Smith OTI. I think I caught a sneak peek of these guys like streaming this daily challenge, and both of them had a jetpack, so obviously I've done something terribly wrong. But, you know, I don't know if any of them had the Kapala, so we're not going to be looking to sacrifice ourselves on these levels. We're just going to be looking to survive, and this is actually something that's important for me to internalize quickly, because on the black market, or sorry, not on the black market, I'm getting behind myself again. On the ice caves, there are many opportunities to accidentally make it impossible for you to proceed if you don't pay attention. This is why the compass is going to be really, really valuable for us here, because I'm going to know exactly which direction I have to go in order to get to the exit. Whereas, does the snowman really just not die when you shoot him? That's weird. There's another altar. There's nothing much I can do here. Basically, what I'm trying to get at is with 0 ropes, there is like a pretty real chance that I could just get on one side of the map and find it impossible to get to the other side without falling into the abyss. So, again, we're shooting for 250,000, which is basically my way of saying, you know, 200,000 pre-Olmec, and then once you kill Olmec, you get another 50 automatically. So I do have spike shoes. I've got some half-decent items, but in all honesty, pretty bad overall. The glasses are not going to go very far towards making me feel differently about that. And amazingly, we fell to our death there. That was an absolutely terrible run. I'm not pleased about it, but we'll view the leaderboard there. 256th. We did finish ahead of Green 9090 and J. Smith OTI, and Red Panda Gamer has beaten us here. Congratulations. Kozeni, 23rd, got to the end of hell. Congratulations on that one. And where's, oh, Michael A. Fox, 21,500. Now I don't feel so bad, at least. It was pretty bad play, but it's important to know I'm trying to nip these, like, negative comments in the bud. Out of all the friends on my friends list, I came in 5th. That's not great considering how many hours I have in Spelunky. I mean, it sucks to lose to Brack the Man. We died on the same level, though. But yeah, it could have been worse, I guess, and, you know, it just seems like a lot of people struggled with today's daily challenge. So I'll be back with the next daily challenge eventually. As always, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed these daily challenge videos, and I will see you next time.